He's old, opinionated, and dangerous. Foreign Minister Dr. S Jaishankar said this about US billionaire George Soros in 2023. The BJP has alleged Congress leader Sonia Gandhi is linked to an NGO funded by Soros that advocates independence for Kashmir. How did a Hungarian-born billionaire become such a divisive figure in Indian politics? Who is George Soros, the businessman who is polarizing Indian politics? News9 Plus Decodes. George Soros is a Hungarian-American hedge fund manager turned philanthropist. In 1973, Soros launched his hedge fund and became known for his successful currency trade. According to Bloomberg, Soros has a net worth of $6.5 billion. He used his significant financial resources to create the Open Society Foundations, a network of foundations, partners, and projects operating in over 100 countries. The foundations have an annual budget of over $1 billion. How has George Soros courted controversy in India? Well, in 2020, Soros criticized the Modi government at the World Economic Forum in Davos, saying that nationalism was gaining ground and the biggest setback was in India. He stated, and I quote, "The biggest and most frightening setback occurred in India, where a democratically elected Narendra Modi is creating a Hindu nationalist state, imposing punitive measures on Kashmir, a semi-autonomous Muslim region, and threatening to deprive millions of Muslims of their citizenship." Well, he didn't just stop there. In February 2023, George Soros spoke at the Munich Security Conference, linking Prime Minister Modi and the Adani Group. Now, reacting to his allegations, External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar called George Soros old, rich, opinionated, and dangerous over his controversial remarks on Prime Minister Modi and India's democracy. In August 2023, the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, the OCCRP, an organization funded by George Soros and the Rockefeller Brothers Fund, alleged that millions of dollars were invested in publicly traded stocks of India's Adani Group via opaque Mauritius funds. Now, what is the BJP's latest allegation against George Soros? Well, the BJP claimed that Sonia Gandhi, as co-president of the Forum of Democratic Leaders in Asia Pacific Foundation, has links with an organization funded by the George Soros Foundation. The BJP further claimed that the foundation encourages separatism in Kashmir. The BJP also alleged that Rahul Gandhi's press conference on Adani was live-streamed by the George Soros-funded OCCRP. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju recently raised serious concerns about the alleged links between Congress leader Sonia Gandhi and Hungarian-American businessman George Soros. Cutting across party lines, Rijiju alleged for a unified approach to counter the anti-India forces. However, the Congress party has dismissed these claims. Opposition leaders, including Congress Member of Parliament Karti Chidambaram, have dismissed the BJP's allegations as baseless, calling them dark fantasies that should not be part of serious political discourse. Last week, BJP Member of Parliament Sambit Patra referred to grave allegations raised by the French investigative newspaper Mediapart against the OCCRP and its funding sources. In response, the United States' embassy rejected the BJP's claims, describing them as disappointing and emphasizing the US government's support for media freedom. Now, how did George Soros earn global infamy? Back in 1992, his hedging of British currency earned him the infamous reputation of being the man who broke the Bank of England. The UK government was forced to withdraw the pound from the European exchange rate mechanism. In 1997, although Soros denies this, the then Malaysian Prime Minister blamed him for the fall of its currency during the Asian financial crisis. In December 2002, a French court convicted George Soros of insider trading for a 1988 stock deal involving financial service company Societe Generale, and he was fined 2.9 million euros. Now, George Soros has also been a major donor to the United States' Democratic Party, giving $125 million to a super PAC ahead of the 2022 elections.